Hey, it's Link here, and today we're going to be talking about the top games and demos on AppLab. Part 2. Just like in the first video, I'll mention games, demos, and apps I think deserve the top spot on AppLab. Now let's jump into VR for number 1. Number 1! Synth Riders. Synth Riders is a freestyle dance VR rhythm game with official custom song support. So it's kind of like Beat Saber, but way better in my opinion. As of right now, I've only tried the demo, but it does have a good amount of songs and you can play on multiple difficulties. The only thing on the demo is that you can't add a custom song, but this game is so good that I honestly might just buy it. To be honest, I feel like this game is more active than Beat Saber. Like after I played this game, I was actually kind of sweaty. It wasn't like I was super sweaty, but I was like, it felt like I was kind of doing a really fun workout. I played the game on normal, and after like one song, I was like, wow, this was fun. But at the same time, I was still sweating and still felt like I had a really good small like workout. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. Also, this game does have a multiplayer and party mode. I definitely want to see what that's like because honestly this game is lit. Like just looking at what the screensaver for the party mode or the icon for the multiplayer and party mode looks like, it just makes me want to get it. So when I do get it, I'll probably have a review about this game as well. Number 2. GoThru. With GoThru, you can explore the whole planet using Google Street View or build your own virtual tour experiences using GoThru Overlay Editor. GoThru VR introduces professional functions like Street View navigation, offline navigation, locking the app to only one tour, navigation arrows, hotspots, menu, panorama galleries, maps, and favorite, and a bunch more other stuff as well. Now, when you download GoThru like I did and don't sign in or make an account for the app, you don't really get all of those options. You just get the basic option of going everywhere in the world. And that option is honestly enough for me. I don't really need the option to make a tour, and I'm pretty sure everybody else doesn't really need that option. So the basic app itself, where you can just go throughout the world, literally, like I typed in my home address and it put me there. So it is just Google Earth View in VR, but they did it pretty well. The only thing I wish that they did was make it like HD, because it still is just a little bit blurry. And I know this is only on AppLab, so they probably have a lot more to do. But for right now, for an AppLab app, this app is pretty cool. So as I said before, one of the first things I did when I downloaded this app was looked at my home and went to my home. But the second thing I did was go to that super famous street in Japan where everybody crosses. It's called Shibuya Crossing. Now that experience was actually really cool because you get to see like the ratio of all the buildings and exactly how it is. And as you like move around in the street, you get to see versus nighttime and versus daytime. So if you definitely want to check out places that are really famous like the Eiffel Tower or places in Japan or just places all over the world, this is a great app to do that with. And it is free and it is on AppLab. So definitely download this and check it out. It's just good to have. Number 3. Agency. Agency is a tech demo for the prequel of the game Lo-Fi. Now, I know that may be a little bit hard to understand, so I'm just going to start from the beginning and explain exactly what Lo-Fi is. So Lo-Fi is basically like a cyberpunk game. You can look at what the game is supposed to be like on Steam, and you can download the alpha website on their official website. The game is supposed to be released on Q4 of 2021. Basically, the game is just like a cyberpunk game, and the video that I'm showing now should be showing you a little bit of what lo-fi is supposed to be looking like. This video is actual footage from the alpha gameplay. I did also cover this video a little bit more in depth on my video top paid VR games I want to buy. So if you want to learn a little bit more about this game and some other VR games that are soon to come out that are really cool or have already come out, definitely check out that video. But anyway, let's move on to the actual agency tech demo. So with the agency tech demo, you can't really do anything. You're basically put into a cyberpunk type body and you go through about like 4 or 5 different environments, and you get to basically test out the environments in the body. You can't really like walk around or anything, but you can definitely look at the details. And if you have a large enough space, you can like kind of walk around but not really use your joystick and walk around, if you know what I mean. So it is really cool in the aspect that you can actually like look at all the details. It's a really like detailed game for a Quest game, and as of right now, I do think that they are showing the tech demo because I think it's going to be like Quest 2 exclusive, because lo-fi isn't. So I think they're making this one specifically for Quest. For AimXR. AimXR is a 5v5 fast-paced multiplayer shooter. Play online with people or play offline against bots. You can host your own LAN server and play with users on the same Wi-Fi network as you. You can also play sitting down by using the height adjustment slider. So to be honest, this game is kind of like a basic shooter game. It's really not that different from Pavlov or anything like that. It does have a lot of different settings where you can like put your gun on realistic mode. But the real thing that drew me to this game was the fact that you can play on your own Wi-Fi with multiple people on that same Wi-Fi. So that means if one of my friends finally gets into VR and gets the Oculus Quest 2, like I've been saying, we can actually play together on the same Wi-Fi in the same building. And I think that's the thing that's the most cool about this game. That's like couch co-op, but to the next level. Like, who would not want that? In this day and age where all we're seeing is just like online multiplayer games, and you can't really play with your friends anymore in the same house, like that's what I love to see, especially in VR. I've honestly really never heard of any other game that lets you do this, so I can't wait to actually try this out. This is, like I said before, exactly what made me put this game on this list. Also, this game really doesn't look half bad. There is one thing that I would like to tell you though, is that the AI is kind of stupid. Like, you can literally walk up to it sometimes and just shoot it. Like, they don't try to shoot you back sometimes. Like, it's just really bad. But other than that, definitely try this game out. It's not a half bad game, and it is free and it is on App Lab, so they are still working on it, so it could definitely get better. Number 5, Pool Cubed. So Pool Cubed is going to be kind of hard to explain, but trust me, once you download this and play this for yourself, you're definitely going to like this game. So in Pool Cubed, it's kind of like playing regular pool, but you have a gun that shoots out the cue ball. The object of the game is kind of just like pool, where you're just aiming to get the ball into the 4 holes around the pool table. But as you can see, it's completely different from regular pool. The game of pool is now a gravity puzzle game with guns. Pool Cubed also offers 2 different modes. There's the classic mode, which is what you're seeing now, and there's a time mode. In the time mode, you start off with 4 balls, including the 8 ball. The object of the game is to get all of the balls in the holes before the time runs out. After the first level, each level adds one more ball, and sometimes the balls get heavier as well. So there's like always this one pink ball that pops up, and it's like way heavier than the other balls, so you have to hit it multiple times in order to get it in the hole, which draws out the amount of time that you have to actually get all the balls in. I really do like this game, but I do wish that it was multiplayer. Like, how can you play pool but not make it multiplayer? But other than that, this game is really fun, even if you are playing by yourself. So definitely check this game out. I think a lot of you all would like it, even if you don't know how to play pool.
Number 6.
The Last Shark. The last but not least game on the list is The Last Shark. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. Honestly, I did not think this game was gonna turn out the way it did when I was first playing it. In the beginning of this game, I was like, this is kind of boring right now. Like, what am I actually doing? But then when I got into like, I guess like the second part of the game, I was like, this game is dope. I don't know if because I had like a prior stigma, because it is kind of like one of those eco-friendly games, and a lot of times with those games, they're kind of cheap and they're not really fun. They're just something to get out. It's kind of like those games that they used to release that tied into a movie and they kind of sucked. That's how I thought it was going to be. But this game definitely surprised me, and I think it might be one of my favorite games on the list, or like maybe top 3 on this list is one of my favorite App Lab games. So I don't want to ruin this game with any spoilers, so I'm just going to tell you mostly about the gameplay and how it works. So this game is kind of like a Hitman simulator. It might not look like that from like the beginning of the game, which is why at first I was like, what am I even doing? But you're going to know immediately what part you're going to be like, whoa, what's happening? I can't tell you on what part that is because I don't want to spoil the game for you, but you're definitely going to know at what part that's going to happen. But when you move on to like the second part of the game is when you kind of get that Hitman aspect of like going around and like beating up people. So instead of going around and choking people or stabbing them in the back, what you're going to be doing is kind of like mini quick time events, but with your fists. So the way you knock out people is go behind them and just do like a quick 1-2 in their head, in their back or shoulder or something like that, and that's how you're going to be knocking them out. Now personally, I think this game is really easy, but that's not really why I liked it. It's just because I get the concept that they're going for, and I do really hope that they can expand more on it, because the AI it might be kind of dumb because I didn't get caught at all, not one time on my first playthrough. So if they did work on the AI, that might help to make it a little bit more fun, or for people who do play a lot of stealth games a lot. But other than that, like, this game was really cool and I enjoyed the concept, and this concept can definitely be used in some other stealth games based like this, some other games that are kind of like Hitman or just like stealth in general. So this game could possibly pave the way for a lot of different stealth games where you don't necessarily have to choke someone or stab someone in the back. So yeah, definitely check out this game. I think it is one of my favorite games on App Labs so far. I do have a bonus for you all, and it's called Air Hockey Arcade. I'm not really going to talk much about it because it's just air hockey and you're just playing against a bot, but it is still a really good App Lab game, so I thought I would mention it on here. But I also do want to say thank you. So when this video is being recorded, I am about to reach 200 subscribers, and I just want to tell you all thank you. Like, I just started this channel about maybe like 3 months ago, and I've been receiving a lot of love from the VR community on YouTube. So thank you all, and I really do appreciate it. If you're new to this channel and you're not subscribing, please subscribe. And if this is not your first time watching my videos and you're not subscribed, also please subscribe. It would really help me out. Thanks for watching. Peace out.